Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you had a good week last week. Thanks for tuning into the Unsigned Showcase and kicking your week off with a Monday grind. There's no better place to do it. And we got another 10 bands to check out this week. It's just absolutely insane. 10 bangers as well. The first band we're going to kick off with today is Gorotica with Rats in a Bucket. Here we go. Crazy lyrics. Man, there's some speed and energy to kick off a Monday grind. Very nice. I think that's the first time we've seen those guys. Hopefully see them again soon. This band's called ROTBORN with Prosopagnosia. God knows. Very cool. Man, loads of nice little things in this one. Ride sounded amazing. Drumming was great. Great tremmy riffing. Really nice. Bass slides and everything in there. Really great video as well. So yeah, these guys killed it. Again, I think it's a new band to the channel. Hopefully see them again. This is our friendzo Gates to Hell with 21 Sacraments.
Deteriorate. What is this gas? The portal
Got 3 super wicked tracks and videos out of these guys. All 3 of them been super great. On Nuclear Blast as well. One of the real nice signings for Nuclear Blast. Yeah, these guys are absolutely great. What was their album? Death Comes to All was released on the 21st of March. Super solid record. If you need an album to listen to, that's definitely one to put in your arsenal. Really pleased to have these guys on the channel. Just a solid band to give it a spin every time. We checked these guys out for the first time last week with that long track, which is really, really great. Absolutely love that one. But this is a shorter one on our friends Lawn Chair Youth as well. The band's called Low Before the Breeze. The track's called Proverbs 7:22. Really like these guys straight away. Let's give it a spin. Video's out of sync for some reason. Really cool. I don't know why, but this one came out with a video all out of sync. I want to see if it's. No, it is the video. Well, interesting to see these guys play live. Really nice. These guys have got a whole bunch of really different, obscure, out of the ordinary, vintage, whatever gear. Emperor amps. I don't even know the name of that guitar, but it's all nylon as well. The other guitarist had a strange guitar, a bunch of different amps as well in there. So, man, these guys are really digging in to their gear as well. And I'm sure they're a bunch of gearheads because you don't bother with all of that stuff unless you're a real gearhead. So, yeah, really, really cool. What's this band called? Static Dress, and the track is called Death to the Underground. Oh, Overground. Sorry, I read that wrong. I was going to say, let's not have Death to the Underground just yet. Here we go. Man, what a weird track. I'm going to give this one a spin again. That was so different. Man, we check out some crazy bands on this channel, I tell you now. This is just off the chain. Really, really different. Flying across America, doing a bunch of tour dates there. But they had a bunch of British pound notes and stuff in there, so I'm not sure if these guys are from the UK or not. Man, what a weird sound and energy and just riffage and stuff going on in the mix with this one. Loads of noise and distortion and fuzz in the mix. A static dress, which is really what the band's all about. It sounded absolutely amazing though, really hit the ears in a strange way. And then when that guitar tone came through, cut through that, but still was really fuzzy and like dense, really weird sounds in the mix, crazy drumming all over the place, crazy riffs all over the place, crazy vocal all over the place. So yeah, just a really different track. I had to give it a second listen just to kind of get my head around that one. Really dope. Saw these guys last week, really blew our socks off. They're going to do it again. Silverlake Murder with Hostile. Here we go. Bands nowadays just sound so ridiculously heavy and loud and powerful, these guys included. Man, that is just an assault on the ears. This one's going to be an assault on all the senses, I think. MortalGrave with Sacrificial Slaughter. This one's crazy. Here we go. so crazy. We really check out some crazy stuff on this channel. You never know what to expect next. And I just love that there's so much variation with each band and the musical ideas that you hear and the sounds and just what's going on in the music. You know, it's not just standard verse, chorus, and just going through the motions of a normal song. You just don't know what to expect. It's so out there, and just the ideas, the musical ideas that these people are putting into their tracks is so dope. Absolutely love it, man. It's just craziness. HOSTIA, love these guys. Never Sleep Again. Here we go. Well, there you go, man. I think that's the first blood painting we've had on the channel. Looked like quite a lot of blood, though, to do that kind of painting. So I hope they're all right. No wonder he passed out. Yeah, really cool. Different. This is on Pluterius Rex, so you know it's going to be dope. I think this is a new band to the channel, though. We haven't seen these guys before. TRAUMER. This one's called Alone. Here we go. Nice. Man, add in some effects and reverb and delays and all the stuff that he had on there to his vocal in this style of music can just make it sound so much better. You know, the music there was just pretty straight down the line, kind of crust punk, hardcore, whatever. But by adding so many effects to the vocals, it add atmosphere and depth to the sound, and cavernous, you know, like a reverbiness, a room sound to the actual music as well. And it just elevates the whole thing from standard hardcore or crust punk to somewhat really cool and avant-garde and atmospheric, and adds more emotion and all of that stuff to it as well, just by adding effects on the vocals. Dope. This is what we're going to finish off with today. We did the jazz fusion last week. Well, we got some more jazz fusion this week as well. The band's called CZART, I think. I don't know how you say the name of the track. God knows. But yeah, we got hashtag jazz fusion. It looks like they might be from Poland as well. Not too sure. Here we go. Let's give these guys a spin and end another week. Here we go.
ciemną koszulę na niżej. Wiem wiele czartów w piekle i gdzie drudzy siedzą. Oni też wszyscy o mnie, jak się rządzę, wiedzą.
Video's insane.
We czwartek się schodzimy na rozstajnych drogach. Więcej chodzę na głowie, aniż na nogach.
Na deszczu brud i cienia z głowy drut.
What a crazy track. What an even crazier video to go with it, man. AI, as it gets better, is going to get less and less janky, and it's just going to look more and more perfect, and you won't be able to tell the difference from what's AI and what's real life. But I love that we live in, or I get a chance to live through this stage of the janky AI, the early stuff where it's getting born and it's in its fetal stages. And, you know, you get all the Will Smith eating spaghetti videos and things like that and stuff like this, because eventually AI won't be able to do this kind of video because it will be too good, you know, it will know how to not do this kind of stuff. But I love, man, that bands have taken advantage of the jank and making videos that are just so crazy that no human would ever think of. We wouldn't have this media because humans just don't think like that. It's too crazy and random and just glitching out. You know, our brains aren't glitching out in that same way. So I love that we get these janky AI videos of just weirdness, just strange things to the eyes, you know, stuff you've never seen before or move in that way and morph and kind of just flip about and all stuff like that. I really, really love it. I think it's such a cool time. Yeah, really, really cool. I'm pleased these guys have taken advantage of it. Went great with the music, just absolutely crazy music, jazz fusion. What do you say about that? I mean, all you need to say is this stuff's jazz fusion, and people go, oh, right, yeah, there you go. There's 10 bands to give a spin, 10 absolute bangers, another 10 amazing videos to go with all of tracks as well. You can't ask for any more out of these bands. They're just bringing the energy, the avant-garde, thinking out the box, doing something different, and with a crazy video as well to just feast your eyes on all the way through. Just amazing stuff, man. We're killing it so hard. Hope you have a good day today. Hope you have a good week. We'll see you back next Monday for a Monday grind. Have a good week, guys. Cheers. Bye.